And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Oxygen Not Included. And we've got somebody that's a good fit here. Somebody with high strength, a little bit of learning, who's a narcoleptic, which is kind of the least problematic of all of the negative traits. Decor expectation might, his stress might be a little problem, but I think we're going to name this guy Cup of Coffee after another Patreon, and print this dude out. And let's see, furniture. Let's do a cot. Let's do not a massage table, we need a mess table. And of course, we need a little bit of decor. For the new guy. Our stresses actually has been really well. Has been really good. So, no major complaints about stress so far. Although, as our base sort of fills up with CO2, and we really have to get our system going for processing oxygen out of water. That is kind of important. Although the system is so power heavy that I'd really like to get a kind of a final solution power system going before I do that. But it's going to be very tough with all this water and stuff around. We're going to have to pump the water all the way over to this area in order to do that. So kind of anticipating that. Let's start that process. I'm going to need a little bit of abyssalite to do this, because can we even make insulated tiles yet? Yeah, we can't. So we're going to want to I need insulated tiles. So let's look at our research tree here. Insulated tiles are way up here. Do we have anybody else good at research? Learning, research. Oh, this person could be a researcher. So I think I'm going to put this guy on research. I'm going to make another one of these smaller research stations down here. And that will allow us to do those researches faster. Because if you look at the research, you always need double the amount of the lower ones. So I think that will be a little bit handier. Use a little bit more power. See, these guys ran in the circle and they didn't... I need to actually up this guy's... So let's get that research center built. I think we're going to need... We've got another person. I think we're going to need a couple more farm tiles as well. So hydroponic farm. And here as well. And let's get some plumbing going. I want that, and I want that. We got, how many mealwood seeds do we have now? 56. It's not bad. Okay, plumbing is done. These are all loading up. These should have now polluted water, 5 kilograms. So I'm going to plant this, plant that. There will come a time when we have so much food we won't know what to do with it all. Not sure why that is there, but I'm gonna leave it there just because. Okay, so those are pretty much charged, and all of those are good to go, so we should be running through some stuff here. All right. Now it's time to make some food. And Gastenard, I think, is our cook. Yep. So, with electrolysis, we're going to need... Okay, so research. I kind of want to let him plow through this food first. Otherwise, there'll be big delays. Are we going to fill it up, or are we just on the edge? Yeah, we're going to fill it up. How much more meal ice is in here? Yeah, that 10.36. I really hate how the new food system has tiny fractions of food available. Like 4.15 lice loaves. Like what? Who is gonna eat 0.15 of something? I think they eat 2 at a time, as a matter of fact. I think that's a bug. I think that's a big bug. He picked up 2 lice loaves. So he's eating 4,000 or 2,000 calories worth of food. So let's go to consumables here. I can't really... Let's go to vitals. Stress, fullness. Yeah, they eat 2,000 calories a day. And that's a lot. I mean, that's... For what our little guys do, I don't know if they need that much. So now that we have 2 of these things, 2 of these lower ones going, we should be able to get these other researches pushed out quickly. Because we're going to need the insulated tile for our electrolysis center. We're going to need the better combustion for somewhere to put all the hydrogen. And we need the electrolyzer. So, yeah. We need all the things. Okay, so this research is good to go. Let it fill up all the things. Alright, nominates working Tristitan and Lenistolin. Good to go. Oh, what is this stifle? Chilly surroundings. Really? It's really that cold over here. Even with these batteries pumping out heat constantly. That's crazy. That's not good. I'm sure it'll warm up, you know, over time, the whole base will warm up. So how much research we get? Oh, look at that. We got a ton of research done in that short amount of time. Alright, drop off some coal for me. I still have to set up all these. I was kind of hoping to get everything up and running first. Ooh, oh, food shortage, yeah. Get everything up and running, and then be able to sweep up all the stuff. Because after we pump this water out and this water out, and this water out, we are going to be in a race to find a geyser to use. Okay. Picked up the coal. Everything up here is fine. How is our... Oh yeah, our coal is great right now. And these hatches go a long way to help alleviate the bleed of all of that. All right, that research is done. Let's get this research done. Research all the things. Why isn't this one going? What? Why? And of course, my lowest research skill person is the one operating the supercomputer. Of course. Okay, so let's think about everything else in this game here. We're going to want to beef up algae terrariums here. Just because we're producing a lot more CO2. And as you can see, the CO2 is still pushing over to this side. So it's really concentrated over here. But that's okay. It is okay. I'm still wanting to figure out where I want to put these hatches. The best thing is, when they burrow like this, you can dig straight down and they'll fall. And I don't think they take any fall damage, but they'll fall and then, you know, cruise around down in here. But the trick is to make sure, if you uncover and hatch up here, you got to figure out a way to get it to fall down way over there. See, I hear a geyser over here. So we might have to do some exploration. Food shortage. How are these doing? I might have to make some mush bars. Might just have to do that. Alright, so research. That research is done already? Holy cow, that was quick. Okay, insulated tile. Here we go. I'm going to want some abyssalite. I like the cool stuff. See, this stuff is 8.3 degrees. This stuff is 91 degrees. Although it doesn't transfer... It doesn't really transfer its heat. So there's some cold biome stuff in here. And in here you can see I put a little hitch in this, because if I dig straight up with this polluted water, because there's a lot of stuff melting in here, this polluted water would fall down and hit this water tank. And I don't want that. So I put a little hitch in here so I can dig up from here, and any polluted water that falls will get caught into this, and this can actually store quite a bit of polluted water. Now, what do we do with the ice, the polluted ice that we find? Well, that's what this little thing is for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually place a couple of these. Place them right on top of the airlock. And here, we're going to do liquefiable. Oh, we don't have polluted ice yet. So I've got to actually mine some polluted ice in order to make that to work. Oh, look at that. We're almost halfway done with that already. I'm glad I built 2 of these, otherwise that's would have taken a while. All right, another harvest. Oh. Just in time too. We're very, very much low on lice loaf. And having those excellent harvests really help us out. So we're not actually losing mealwood seeds before we can actually refine this enough to get the temperature just right. Which is weird that the temperature is perfect on these and not these other ones. I'm not sure what that's all about. So yeah, look at that. Mealwood seed times 2. We're getting 2 mealwood seeds every time. It's wonderful. Tons of seeds in here, although we do have some organics. Yeah, mealwood seeds. Got some blossom seeds, some briar seeds if we want to plant some decor enhancing briars. Refrigerator. See, it's got muckroot in there, but I'm not actually seeing muckroot. For some reason, this is not actually showing me muckroot. So what is going on? There we go. Now I have some muckroot. A little bit more. Okay, how is the research going? Almost done. This is kind of the research episode. I want to power through all this research. That way we don't have any roadblocks going forward. How's our coal doing? Coal is doing great. Okay, that research is done. Now we've got the insulated tiles ready to go. But I want to push through the rest of this research. So the mesh tile is also important. So yeah, once you fill these up, you can open this, drop the contents, and they'll fall down into here. And that way, they'll melt and generate some more polluted stuff for you. So yeah, once we unlock this mesh tile, I can put a mesh tile down here. And then a air filter. And that should go quite a long ways of getting rid of all the polluted oxygen in here, because there's a lot. If you look at the concentration, I mean, we're almost at 2 Gs in here. That's a lot. Okay, almost done with that research. So while those other people are standing around, let's start this process. This will give us a little bit more granite as well. You know, and once we're in here quite a ways, we can always rethink that. Okay. No, nobody's really worth it. We have some CO2 buildup here for reasons. So I'm going to probably want to upgrade these to gas permeable. Because we have a lot of updraft right here from these things. The algae terrariums are kind of updrafting the oxygen into the base. And this is a slow process digging up. But it'd be nice to get to the sleet weed up here as well. It would be nice. So we can do a lot with that. I'm getting kind of ripped off on wheezeworts too. Boy, this was a really tough seed to come into. Little bits at a time here. Getting some igneous rock. Well, at least somebody's been eating our muck roots. That's good. Okay, that research is done. Now for the last one. The very last research, and then I can finally deconstruct our research stations. Ooh, look at that. We've got 4 ideal, excellent yields. Oh, that is awesome. I must be doing something. Oh, of course. Of course, these guys are going to bed, leaving these things out, unrefrigerated. That's unfortunate. I want to get to these as soon as possible. This one already... Yeah, this one already went down. And looks like the mealwood... We have another one growing, so... That's awesome. I think the mesh tile should be unlocked, so I'm gonna get this one going here. Takes the dupes forever to mine those out. Look at all the goodies up there. Boy, we just went way up in our seeds, wherever they may be. Right here, yeah. That's awesome. Okay, I actually want you not to eat meal ice for a little while, because we got such a good harvest. Come on. Come on, people. This should be your priority. Sweep, 9, go. Those have been sitting out too long. What is in this thing? Oh, just the basics. And we're doing a little bit of research. We're finishing off what we need to there. And for some reason we have 4 mealwood seeds. Sweep. Please. For no particular reason. There we go. A little bit of lice loaf. A little bit of meal ice. That's good. She's eating a muck root. Getting quite a lot of food now. Oh yeah. I'm loving that excellent harvest. That is beautiful. Ooh, another excellent yield here. Another one there. Looks like we are gonna just go crazy with our excellent yields. And now we are up in the cold biome. And yeah, we're gonna get a little polluted water problem in here. But get our first wolframite. Alright, progress. I'm gonna need to think about another area to grab water out of. I'm thinking this bottom one, just because there's a hatch down here and I could use the coal that he's outputting. Still have meal ice sitting here. Why, oh why? I mean, they're set to sweep. Why aren't they sweeping? There's 9 more sitting here. Yeah, 900 kcals. Interesting. I'm using 5. I'm using 5 meal ice per craft, and by these numbers, that's only 500 kcals, and I'm getting 1,000 out of it by reprocessing it. So that's doubling the food return that I'm getting out of that. Okay, research is officially complete. And yeah, we are finished with that. So I can dismantle that, and that. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.